at this place called the White Hills Society in Vasai in Mumbai. Vasai is a suburb, distant suburb from central Mumbai or greater Mumbai. For about 6 months, in the documents given by both of them for the police verification, they claimed to be husband and wife. So that's how they positioned and portrayed themselves to the apartment owner when they came applied for tenancy, and in police verification they showed themselves to be husband and wife. Mihir Trivedi now joins us with more details. Mihir, if they have claimed to be husband and wife, did they submit any proof?
Well, that is the mystery at this point, Anand. But yes, we have these documents, which is like a leave-in license agreement in our hand, and we have it in our possession, which clearly states that they have moved into this particular flat. Remember, both of them had their respective homes in Vasai, but decided to start a new life, move together, and their first stop was this particular society in Vasai, where they rented this apartment, for which they furnished details. Now, it's interesting whether the police verification on this particular live-in license was done properly or not, because if they claim themselves to be husband and wife in this particular document, then there has to be some document to furnish that. Whether that was done in the right manner or what, whether procedure was followed or not, is a big question. But at this point, what we understand is that the couple did move before heading to Delhi. They had this pit stop in this particular flat where they spent 6 months and claimed in the documents, which is an official document, as husband and wife. So clearly many questions are being raised at this point. In fact, one can see pictures of both their family members also attached, considering there needs to be some sort of evidence given as far as whom do you know, or who are your close associates. So those details are also there. But one will have to really see whether the procedure was followed in this properly or not.
Right, Mihir. Thank you for your inputs. Let's also see and have a look at Divakar Singh's ground report from Mumbai.
दिल्ली शिफ्ट होने से पहले आफ्ताब पूनावाला और श्रद्धा वालकर वसई की जिस सोसाइटी में रहते थे, मैं उसी सोसाइटी में इस वक्त मौजूद हूँ। व्हाइट हिल सोसाइटी है और व्हाइट हिल सोसाइटी के दूसरे फ्लोर पर 201 नंबर फ्लैट है, और इसी फ्लैट में दोनों करीब 5 से 6 महीने तक रहे थे। लेकिन उसके बाद इस फ्लैट को छोड़कर मार्च 2022 में उन्होंने जो है दिल्ली शिफ्ट कर लिया था। और ऐसे में जो नए रेंटर उनसे जानते हैं कि क्या वो शिफ्ट कब आए यहाँ पर, क्या उनसे कोई बातचीत है, उनको जानकारी है, कब आए आप यहाँ पे?
जी, हम अगस्त में आए हैं यहाँ पे।
जब आप यहाँ पे आए तो क्या कोई जानकारी दी गई आपको कि यहाँ से पहले कौन रहता था?
नहीं, जानकारी के हिसाब से हमें खाली इतना पता है कि 2 कपल्स पहले यहाँ पे रहते थे, जो कुछ दिनों में मतलब ज़्यादा टाइम तक नहीं, बट कम से कम 5-6 महीने में छोड़ के चले गए। उसके बाद 2 महीने बाद 2 महीना खाली था, उसके बाद फिर हम शिफ्ट हुए यहाँ पे।
तो आपको मतलब ऐसे कुछ जानकारी पड़ोसियों से भी नहीं है? क्योंकि
नहीं, पड़ोसियों से भी नहीं, ऐसा कुछ आइडिया नहीं है उसके बारे में।
तो इनको इतनी जानकारी है कि इनके आने से पहले यहाँ पर कोई कपल रहता था। हालांकि जो आसपास के पड़ोसी हैं उनका ये कहना है कि जो ये कपल रहते, आफ्ताब और श्रद्धा रहते थे, वो ज़्यादा किसी से बात नहीं करते थे, मिलनसार किस्म के नहीं थे, लोगों से मिलते जुलते नहीं थे।
And CNN News 18 has been able to piece together the incident on the day of the murder. That's the 18th of May 2022. This is a CNN News 18 exclusive. What your channel has learnt is that Aftab and Shraddha fought once again. There was another fight amongst them. They had been fighting and bickering quite often, but this time the fight was on household affairs. Aftab lost his temper, lost his cool, strangled Shraddha. The murder took place between 8 and 10 p.m. on the 18th of May. Shraddha's body was there in that very room, in Aftab's room, all through the night. On the 19th of May, Aftab bought a knife and a refrigerator. He then threw Shraddha's clothes and other belongings onto a moving garbage collection truck. So there is no way that can be traced. 6 months ago, in an open garbage truck that passes through the area collecting the morning garbage, he's just dumped it. Nobody's noticed it. It's gone. That evidence is gone. Anvit now joins us with more. Anvit, so this is the entire chronology of the events that day. But was it the same day when Shraddha had actually messaged her friend that she feels a threat to her life? Was it on the 18th of May during the day that she had sent the message, and on that night they fight again and she's dead? And did Aftab say it was very easy to strangle her and kill her during interrogation?
Yes, Anand. See, the message was sent somewhere around that day itself because police are yet still doing technical analysis of WhatsApp chats and Telegram chats which Shraddha's friend used to have with her, and also which the apps that Aftab used to interact with Shraddha and their common friends. But the sequence of event that we have managed to crack is that on May 18th, it was somewhere around 5 to 6 p.m. when Shraddha and Aftab again get into a heated argument. This argument suddenly turns violent. They had been having fights, and Shraddha had also informed her family members and close friends about it. She had also earlier complained that this man used to physically assault her at times and hurl abuses at her, their relationship has gone sour. But no one had anticipated what's coming, and on that very day, on May 19th, around roughly between 8 to 10 p.m. is what the time when the police officials, the investigators are telling us that this man strangles Shraddha, and then he hides the body in his own room in that very house, and then that night he spends there in that room with Shraddha's body. After that, the next day he goes out to buy a knife, a refrigerator, a saw, because he had already planned to dismember the body, cut it into pieces to get away with this murder, and he had this in his mind that if he manages that the police does not find the body, it will be very difficult for them to collect evidences against him. This once again reflects on how well planned and how well thought this entire conspiracy was. Earlier also we have pointed out that they have shifted into this Delhi house less than a month before the murder took place. That also police officials are looking at as one of the aspects that could hint toward that this was a very well planned murder. Again, when he chops off the body, and it takes around him 2 to 3 days to chop off the entire body and wrap them into plastic tapes and plastic bags so that the blood doesn't seep. He then buys a refrigerator to freeze them off. But other than that, the clothes and the jewelry and some other items that belong to Shraddha, he throws them in a moving garbage truck. Those trucks that come in the morning on the residential areas, he throws it off from the balcony to these trucks, and then these trucks take these local garbage to the dump site, and it is very difficult to find out for the police that whatever he had dumped into the garbage site 6 months ago from now, where did that go after that? So these are the challenges before the police right now to collect these evidences, and so far all the theories that are coming out are mainly from the confession of this man. Police will need some scientific evidences to corroborate with this statement so that a watertight case can be built against him.
Anvit, thank you for your inputs. Anshul getting us a ground report from the area where the searches are being conducted. Chhatarpur.